So this one will be on tomorrow's test, and all that will be on tomorrow's test, and also proving a Pythagorean identity will be on tomorrow's test. Like prove how do you get sine squared plus cosine squared equal to 1? How can secant squared plus 1 equal to secant squared? And then 1 plus cotangent squared is equal to cosecant squared. You guys know how to do that, right? It's on yesterday's notes. That should take care of combo. Now this question, we're going to start with a point. Sorry, my bad. They say let P equal to -3, -5. So -3 and -5. So it's going to be this point. Am I going fast? Now that's going to be a terminal side. And the way you draw an angle, a lot of you guys says, I don't know how to draw an angle. The angle is going to be from here to here. And we're going to call this angle. Not only that, I want you to draw a right triangle here. This is called reference triangle. This triangle has -3, has 5. Is that okay? Or -5, sorry. Because this is a -3, -5. And then we say, hey, can you find all 6 trig functions? Well, we do know what is x. What is x in this triangle? -3, good. What will be y? -5. What will be the hypotenuse? What? No. Square root 34. Good. It's a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. So it'll be -3 squared plus -5 squared equal to c squared. Is that okay? C squared is equal to what? 9 plus 25. C squared equal to 34. C equal to square root 34. Now, hypotenuse, good thing about hypotenuse, they are never negative. They're just distance from origin to that point. So here it's going to be square root of 34. Is that okay? Fairly easy, right? Now we just have to write out. Sine of theta, this is going to be easiest part of tomorrow's test, I feel like. Ben, still here?
Yeah. I think they have everything probably except for one. I couldn't figure out one.
Okay, good. Where are you going?
Graham.
Can you tell Graham I ran out of pass? Just say. I mean, I have this pass. Do you have a pen? To Mr. Graham. You got this. Okay, so sine of theta is equal to what? What do you think? What do you think? Over what? So it'll be 34, right? What's wrong with this answer? You need to rationalize. So I'm at square root 34 over square root 34. That's equal to -5 square root 34 over 34. Is that okay? Cosine theta. What do you think cosine data is? Mm-hmm. And that's equal to what? -3 34 over 34, right? What do you think tangent data is? Yep. Good. So tomorrow, if I give you a coordinate, draw out this, and draw out the x and y. Make sure you take account their negative signs, their positive signs, but the hypotenuse is always positive. Is that okay? Now what will be cosecant data? Well, that's gonna be square root 34 over 5. I just flipped that. That's easy. Secant of theta is equal to square root 34 over -3. Tangent of theta is equal to 3 over 5, which is this is 5 over 3. Is that pretty easy? So I'm gonna give you the same question but different coordinate, okay? -3, comma 8. And same question. The format of the question tomorrow is gonna show up exactly same like this. It's just gonna be different coordinate. You're just gonna have to figure out x. You're gonna figure out y. Alvin, the answer is all the way in the back.
Wait, Mr. Yang, how do we know like the rotation?
Think about the coordinate. -3, 8. Which quadrant would it be? Okay. So the rotation is always positive. In this case, just rotation that way, but it doesn't matter. You use the reference triangle. So it doesn't matter. It didn't matter you draw it this way, but it matters is this triangle has this correct values.
Okay.
And the correct value of this. Once you get it, check with each other, see what they get.
Yeah. However, if you did one both sides. It's y equals c for the same next. Who's next to the fourth? Put it to the fourth power.
And then you find all 6 trig function. If you need to rationalize it, you need to rationalize it. Then you done? Check out with Lyndon. Lyndon's done, right?
Just checking. What do you want?
Yeah, it's good to be checking, being precise, because on the test, I'm still testing you being precise or not. Lydiana, you got it done? Jocelyn, are you finished? Samuel, you finished? Can you help him out? Where's Olivia today? Competition?
Metro, districts, whatever the next.
How do you get that button? Let's put that in here.
Now, Pythagorean theorem is on the SAT.
Okay, so use the Pythagorean theorem to find that button. Negative 3 squared. So the sign is negative 3 squared equals negative 3. 9. Yeah. All of it equals 4 more.
This, but it was originally on.
C squared plus C squared or cosine. Oh yeah. Add that to 3. This is C squared square root.
Oh, wait, no.
I did 7.
It would be like this.
I have C. Put that here. Okay.
Okay,
Do you remember
it
spoken to?
originally would have been square root.
So
We flipped it.
spell it.
So
So
it would start with the square root on top, and then from the bottom, so you wouldn't use fraction.
Sine is equal to opposite over. Okay.
Sine, I got 8 square root.
Yeah, sine opposite of cosine is adjacent. CA.
And I got 8.
That makes sense? Yeah. And then tau is what you told us.
Secant, I got.
Amelia, check your table. Are they understand?
2 T stands for tangent.
Emma, does your table understand?
Equals to
Jacob, do you understand? Apple, can you check out Lewis if he's Emily? Check with each other. Jordan, can you check each other? Denisha, can you check each other?
goes first.
You guys got a whole table understand?
You're still
Daryl,
over.
do you check with the answer with each other? Did you rationalize your answer? Correct signs?
Opposite over. Cosine is adjacent over. Tangent is opposite over adjacent, right? Okay. Now you just apply this to this triangle over here. You have this angle. And I'm pretty sure you're looking for this angle. So this is opposite, this is adjacent. So you tell me. So this is opposite, adjacent. Figure out.
Okay, let me give you a tricky question if you got it done. But this will not be on the test, but this will be extra credits. Hold on, I'm gonna put a negative sign right in front of like this. So that way it doesn't confuse you.
What does that say?
If tangent theta is equal to -2/3 and cosine theta is less than 0, find cosine theta and find cosecant of theta. You gotta think. I'm not teaching you, but you gotta think.
Wait, my what? Cosecant?
Cosine theta and cosecant theta. If tangent of theta is equal to negative sine 2 over 3, I don't tell you the negative sign belongs to the top or bottom. You have to decide that. That's a clue. Cosine of theta is less than 0. That's another clue. Now, can you think out what the cosine of theta and cosecant of theta is?
So it's the negative I got that 81. Yeah, like what's like those maybe.
Now, normally, I usually have to teach you first in order for you to solve problem. I want you to learn how to think without anything. Struggling? Huh? What'd you get?
Cosine is -3 and cosecant is 1.
I'll give you 2 more minutes to think about. Yes.
Is cosine 2 squared of 13 over 13?
You're really close.
Okay, I'll take that.
You are awfully close.
I don't know what all.
You are awfully close. I will say you're definitely on the right track. All right, so first of all, I'm enjoying the quadrant, right? Now, when does the tangent equal to negative? Which quadrant tangent equal to negative? And which region is tangent positive? Liliana, what do you think? Which quadrant is going to be tangent negative?
Negative. Negative would be like top left, bottom right.
Yes. So we put a check mark here, check mark here. That's 2 possibilities. Which one is going to be cosine is less than 0? Which quadrant is cosine is less than 0? What else? And the left one, right? So this one go earn double check, right? Double check is good. Double check, that means this is usually the y value, this is the x value, so that is gonna be, this is a -3, and this is -3 from here to here, and this is a 2 here. Does that make sense? And that's square root 13, because a squared plus b squared equal to 13. Is that okay? Then what's cosine theta? Cosine theta is what? -3 over square root 13, right? Does that make sense? Cosecant theta is equal to what? Square root 13 over 2, right?
Yeah.
Is that hard? Use the double check system. I'll give you one more.
Mr. Yang,
Yep.
can you explain like how you got that? The -3. -3 over.
Give me a second. Okay, what?
Like I got that answer, but I don't know how I did it.
I don't know how you did it. I don't know.
Yeah, like why is
I thought
why
cosine
is it
was.
negative?
I got them both.
I thought cosine was like adjacent hypotenuse.
Yeah.
Adjacent, yeah. Cosine's adjacent. Adjacent is -3 over hypotenuse square root 13.
Basing it off of the, so do we always?
Oh, you based it off of.
Do we always?
We missed off the angle that's close to it.
Reference angle.
Oh.
So do we always base it off of 0?
Based off the
Cotangent of theta is equal to 4. Sine of theta is less than 0. Find sine theta, cosine theta.
So do you always base it off of?
You can figure out which quadrant is first, right? And then you can base on that information based on that quadrant. The triangle, based on the reference triangle.
So it's 0. Or not all the time it's gonna be.
It's always a butterfly. It's always a triangle based on x-axis.
Oh,
That's called reference angle. You're just so close to the back. What?
This is an announcement about track practice. Track is a cancel.
I know Emma. I get to go home.
Huh? Oh, let me go over this question and I can turn off so that way you can. All right, I'm gonna go over this question on the video, so I'll turn off the stream afterwards. But cotangent's negative is which two quadrants? No, cotangent's positive, which quadrant? Cotangent and tangent is positive. It has to be either both positive or both negative, right? So it'll be this one and this one. That's my check system. Sine theta is less than 0. It's gonna be this one and this one. Sure, you leaving?
I got a volleyball meeting after, but I'll be back.
Okay. So now I'm gonna draw a triangle.
Really not that.
And the problem with this triangle is this should be equal to 4 over 1. Actually, in this particular case, this one should be like this, sort of. It should be like this. The reason why it should be -4 over -1. Why? That's also give you both positive, right?
Could it be like -8 or -2?
So yeah, it could be.
Okay.
-4 and -1. Is that okay? Then that's gonna be square root 17. Is that okay? So sine of theta is equal to -1 over root 17. Cosine theta is equal to what? -4 over root 17. And you can find out all the things. So negative square root 17 over 17 or -4 square root 17 over 17. It's not hard, right? That's why I think you should do math competition.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an Olympia. How hard is that? You don't go nowhere. It's gonna be here.
Olympia?
OSS is this week.
Like, competing against OSS.
What?
Competing against OSS is like. That's funny.
I know math competition we get close to OSS. And then they have like 10 years to develop their talent. I have 1.
So February 14th?
15. I think you'll be ready.
You ready? What?
Yeah, by then you'll be a lot stronger student. So it's the fear. I don't know about other teachers' kids.
Gotta get the proficient. Oh, this class is only gonna be me and Are you even gonna kill?
I'm trying to convince Nvidia. She's like, no. Casnia will. Casnia will.
You ask Amelia, let's see.
Huh?
Ask you to go up to her, like, do you want math on this guy? That one? Like,
Yeah. She's good.
You go with this one.
No, Casnia is more precise, not
I think
necessarily.
Amelia's
Amelia's more.
What's that, Michael? Let's do A. You can explain the first one.
Winston, can you explain first one?
Okay.
Samuel, that's your group leader, man.
Alright. So, think about it. Cosine and sine are two different things. You can't solve. You can't have a conversation with somebody if y'all don't speak English, right?
No.
It's actually like first my second and then
I want to. Wait, all right. Tell me, do you need to picture?